Some friends done changed up, congrats to disses, because I came up. I got my hater blockers on, it's tunnel vision. If you can't beat them, join them, better make your decision. Let me clear this air, I can't see through the smoke. Fame made me a savage, let me show you cutthroat. A crowd full of whispers, a page full of comments, but it don't faze me, it ain't making no commas. I put a D in dividends, not the D in drama, but if we gotta take it there, trust it's gonna be trauma. Traumatizing for you, you think you know my story, but you ain't got a clue. I changed the game, I'm on the rise. They try to go against me, but they know I'm the vibe. Daddy up the road, see, I'm when I'm 35. Mama taught me how to hustle, but had to fight to survive. Speaking of 35, that nigga bought me the plug. How the gay boy on the block selling a purse full of drugs? Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yi-yay. Snatch a controller from you niggas, I am not here to play. Santana think he all that. New deal, new ways, tell a hating ass hoe she could fall back. Bitch, I started this shit. Gotta play a position, gotta respect the game, gotta respect the transition. I'm still snatching y'all wigs. Call me half position, $1 million deal on $1 billion mission. Silly bitches want the beef, but I'm stacking that cheese. And niggas begging me for mercy, talking about Santana, please. I see the comments, don't play on my top. I held my nuts on you hoes, but now it's time to drop. I click your page, that shit say follow back. Respond to beef over beats. Let me call up Trey.
So hi you guys. So I wanted to come on and touch on a story. Well, it's not really a story, but it's something that I saw online today over on Armon Wiggins' Instagram. Now, XXL, they announced their freshman class, and they've been doing this for a long time. It's normally, new artists. Sometimes the artist is not that new, but, for the most part, it's supposed to be pretty fairly new into the industry artists. And Saucy Santana was on the cover. So I guess like an introduction, they put together this freestyle showcase, I'll call it that, if you will, and the artist will freestyle, right? Now, some of the blogs feature Saucy Santana'S because he's probably the most known out of most of the people on the cover anyway. And so Armon went to his page and he decided that he had something to say. And like I told you guys in the other video, I feel like he definitely would like to get in that whole lane with the Little Nas X and the Saucy Santana'S and the Big Fritas and whomever else is out there, right? Even though he's trying to say in his comments that that's not true, he's saying that he's just putting music out as a hobby. I don't necessarily believe that he's just putting music out as a hobby. I think that if, like people were saying, because I guess Saucy's fans kind of came in his comments and they was like, well, his music is doing better than yours, so it don't matter what his freestyle sound like. And so that's when Armon kind of got on the defense, and he was like, well, I'm not an artist, I'm not a rapper, I'm not trying to compete with him per se, right? Here's my thing, and I've said this before about artists and people, aspiring artists, talking about other celebrities. It's not a good idea to do that. Now, they used to have what they called artist development, right? And they used to have, a stronger presence, I guess, of PR people for artists, where I think, and I know in those Motown days, they really trained the artists, how to talk to the media and all that. You just have to learn how to carry yourself. You cannot sit out and say negative things about people. And you never know. A situation could arise where Armon could find himself, opening for Saucy Santana, right? And so you have to be mindful of things like that. Something could come up where promoters might want to have you open up for him, however they want to put the show together for whatever crowd, even for, just a regular hip hop crowd. And so And if Saucy is the bigger artist, he could have some say so in whether or not you get that spot or not. And so it's that part for me. Like, I just feel like he's saying that I mean, I don't feel like he would put music out here if he wasn't really trying to become an artist. But I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments about that. Because he was kind of going back and forth with people in his comments. Like I said, people were trying to defend Saucy. And, some people were saying the freestyle sound like he was reading poetry, rap music and poetry. It's kind of goes hand in hand. I understand today people are not wordy. They don't use their words as much as people would in the past in hip hop, and so that's probably why some people under a certain age can't make that connection. But it was always viewed kind of as poetry. So I didn't think that his performance was bad, and I didn't know that the song was an old song. According to Armon, the song is an old song. The freestyle, excuse me, was a song from one of a mixtape from he said 2 years ago that Saucy put out. And so he was saying that the freestyle wasn't a freestyle, right? Which I don't think most people probably in that type of setting would freestyle. Freestyle off the dome, as we used to call it, off the top of your head, is probably something that is reserved for a battle, right? Right? You don't necessarily have to, in a situation like that, he knew he was going to get featured in this showcase, and so he probably decided to use that song. And I'm sure in an interview, if someone asks him about it, he will explain why he decided to go with that song. So anyway, let me know what you guys think about what Armon had to say. Do you think it's a little hateration? Do you think he's sipping on a hateration? Sipping donuts. Do you think he's sipping on a hateration? Let me know in the comments, because I think Saucy Santana'S fans kind of think that Armon was doing a lot. He didn't really need to say all of that. But what do you guys think? What did you think of the freestyle? It's here in the video. Let me know what you guys think of it. Let me know what you think about what Armon had to say. Do you think it's a good idea for him to kind of critique him like that, knowing that he's trying to do music himself? And like people were saying to Armon, if his music hit, and like I said, people started trying to book him for shows and stuff, he's gonna drop YouTube like a bad habit, okay? He will drop YouTube like a bad habit if he could get in that into that whole music industry. That's what I think. I think he definitely is dropping music to test the waters. He could say whatever he wanted to say. He's not just putting music out just to put it out here. He's definitely trying to see if he can move, some music. That's what I think. I don't think that he just put through, nobody's just going to go in the studio and do all of that and pay somebody to film a music video if you're not really trying to see if you can make it in the music industry, right? That's my opinion. I don't know if he went to his YouTube channel or not. A lot of people were asking him to go live, but he could have also gone to his podcast on Station Head, right, and went live over there. I don't know. I do have a Station Head account, but I really don't use it like that. I haven't started just, posting over there. So I don't know if he went live on Station Head or not. Let me know what you guys think about this conversation, however, in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.